The Holy Spirit, out of compassion for our weakness, comes to us even when we are impure. And if only he finds our intellect truly praying to him, he enters it and puts to flight the whole array of thoughts and ideas circling within it. And he arouses it to a longing for spiritual prayer. While all else produces thoughts, ideas, and speculations in the intellect through changes in the body, the Lord does the opposite. By entering the intellect, he fills it with whatever knowledge he wishes, and through the intellect he calms the uncontrolled impulses in the body. Whoever loves true prayer and yet becomes angry or resentful is his own enemy. He is like a man who wants to see clearly and yet inflicts damage on his own eyes. If you long to pray, do nothing that is opposed to prayer, so that God may draw near and be with you. When you are praying, do not shape within yourself any image of the deity, and do not let your intellect be stamped with the impress of any form, but approach the immaterial in an immaterial manner, and then you will understand. Be on your guard against the tricks of the demons. While you are praying purely and calmly, sometimes they suddenly bring before you some strange and alien form, making you imagine in your conceit that the deity is there. They are trying to persuade you that the object suddenly disclosed to you is the deity, whereas the deity does not possess quantity and form. When the jealous demon fails to stir up our memory during prayer, he disturbs the soul-body temperament, so as to form some strange fantasy in the intellect. Since your intellect is usually preoccupied with thoughts, it is easily diverted. Instead of pursuing immaterial and formless knowledge, it is deceived, mistaking smoke for light. Stand on guard and protect your intellect from thoughts while you pray. Then your intellect will complete its prayer and continue in the tranquility that is natural to it. In this way, he who has compassion on the ignorant will come to you, and you will receive the blessed gift of prayer. You cannot attain pure prayer while entangled in material things and agitated by constant cares. For prayer means the shedding of thoughts. A man who is tied up cannot run, nor can the intellect that is a slave to passion perceive the realm of spiritual prayer, for it is dragged about by impassioned thoughts and cannot stay still. When the intellect attains prayer that is pure and free from passion, the demons attack no longer with sinister thoughts, but with thoughts of what is good. For they suggest to it an illusion of God's glory in a form pleasing to the senses, so as to make it think that it has realized the final aim of prayer. A man who possesses spiritual knowledge has said that this illusion results from the passion of self-esteem and from the demon's touch on a certain area of the brain.